Shalom. I'd like to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha-Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, taught me this truth. Salutations and Shalom to all the sincere Akim, preaching his word in truth and sincerity, and to the believers, the Akim and the Aqua of the hopeful elect, Lord's willing, I be part of that number. Just coming in the spirit and theme of prophecy. Get straight to it. I got a couple of articles, and I'm gonna hit a couple of scriptures, and Lord's willing, this to be edifying. The Lord has been passing judgment throughout the world, and it seems like you women are the focal point. This is from WSAZ 3. It says, woman arrested for allegedly killing cat, eating it in front of neighbors. This was published a couple of days ago. You see the picture, looked like a Jake woman, bugged out. Says a 27-year-old woman was arrested by police in Ohio for allegedly killing a cat and eating the animal. According to court records filed in Stark County, Alexis Talia Farrell of Canton is charged with injuring animals, prohibitions concerning companion animals, and disorderly conduct. So from the sounds of things, sounds like she wasn't in her right mind. But as of the modern woman today, what female is? You know, not. Let me take that back. There are some women that are right, that are good. You know, the scriptures talk about the elect lady, but for the majority, they're not right. And like Apostle Tahar said, stay away from the, like most of the brothers say, stay away from the so-called black women. women that act like this, look like that. You can see she got demons on her. Says investigators with the Canton Police Department said Farrell killed the cat by stomping on its head. Then she went on to eat the cat in a residential area in front of multiple people at a housing complex on 13th Street Southeast. Says she was arrested on August 16th at around 11 p.m. The initial bond was set at $100,000 during Farrell's arraignment on Monday, according to court documents. She's scheduled to return to court again on August 26th. That's like a couple of days from now. Alright, let me get a scripture. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7. I'm gonna go straight to the point. Verse 26. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. Yeah, that's speaking about the woman in general. You know, so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American woman. That's why women are not supposed to be in positions of power and usurp authority over men. Because they're not right. Women are unstable, emotionally unstable creatures. But enough of that. I believe I got another article. This is from HuffPost. Let me cross the street real quick. Says, man fatally shoots girlfriend, her mother near courthouse as they sought protective order. Says Erica Riley has sought protection from a boyfriend she said abused her and her 2 children, according to court records. The gunman killed himself in a standoff. A Kentucky woman who was seeking a protective order against her boyfriend was fatally shot alongside her mother on Monday morning outside the courthouse in Elizabethtown before her hearing. Erica Riley and her mother, Janet Riley, were identified by multiple news outlets as the women who were killed by Christopher Elder outside the Hardin County Justice Center. So as you can see, judgment has been pouring out. The Lord been pouring out his judgment. It says a 3rd family member was wounded, Elizabethtown Police Chief Jeremy Thompson told reporters on Monday. Police did not immediately respond to HuffPost's request Tuesday for an update on their condition. Here's the picture. Here's the picture of both of them. It says after a pursuit and standoff with police, Elder fatally shot himself. You know, even though this looks like to be Edomite affairs, you know, but who knows? Could be a Jake. Because our seed line was scattered to all nations, was spread to all nations. So Israelites are gonna come looking like all people. And only if you're spiritual you can see that. It says, court records in Louisville said that Erica Riley and Elder were scheduled for a court hearing that morning on a request for an emergency protective order. Riley said that Elder had been abusive toward her and her 2 children for a year and a half. I mean, well, you get the gist of it. I'll read this last paragraph. Demons out here crazy. It says during the standoff, Elder pointed his rifle at himself and at police officers reported. After about 90 minutes of negotiations, Elder shot himself in the head, authorities said. He was airlifted to Vanderbilt University Medical Center in Nashville, where he later was pronounced dead. So he offed his girlfriend and her mother, and then offed himself. All right, let me get a scripture. Shut this down. I don't want this doesn't need to be too long. Let me see. Scripture I'm looking for. Oh yeah. It's the book of Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 5. The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light, he faileth not. But the unjust knoweth no shame. Yeah, and that's what you're seeing. The unjust knoweth no shame, so they continue to act wickedly. You know, like this guy committing murder on his ex-girlfriend and her mother, and then turning the gun on himself. Like the scriptures tell you, thou shalt not murder. But who knows what that girl had did to him for him to even want to take her out and her mother. You know, must have did something wickedly. That's why it would behoove you women to get right with the Lord, and the way you get right with the Lord is getting with a man of the Lord, because these judgments are coming out and they're getting more and more heinous, more and more violent, and they're not only settling for you, they're getting your loved ones as well. You know. Let me get another precept before I close. The book of Isaiah chapter 32 verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. So the Lord is telling you to rise up, you careless daughters. Most likely that woman was careless. That's why that judgment befell her. And similar judgments like that will befall you women that are careless. Taking men for granted. Cheating on men. You know, lying on men, just straight up using men for resources. All of that's going to come to a halt, and you're going to wish you had a man of the Lord to protect it. It says, many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Yeah, the vintage shall fail. The gathering shall not come. You getting all of these goodies, you know, a man paying your bills, taking care of you, or you getting your subsidies from the government, like Section 8, welfare, food stamps, all of that's gonna fail. Because you see the world is going digital. 92% of the world is deals with money digitally. So you're gonna be faced with a choice. Either you get that chip or you get off the grid. You know? So like I said, I ain't gonna make this too long. Lord's willing, you was edified. Till next time I say shalom.